I did hear about Legal Eagle suing Honey. We can talk about that in a minute. There's a couple things I want to go over before the climb. Oh no, Honey taking rich people's money, get viewers involved and brainwash them that it hurts them too, that will get their support. To go through life like that must be absolutely miserable. Just to have a perspective like that must be absolutely taxing on your, like, mentality day to day. Check the description for the website. Oh, the honeylawsuit.com. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he said about it. Like I said after the initial part 1 of the investigation, this is going to be a huge class action. There is unironically millions of dollars that were probably lost along the way for a lot of different people. So I'm very curious to see just how big it gets. I think it's almost billions of dollars lost. I've got to stop the music for that. Okay, it's going to be a lot of money, but billions? I think people's perception of money has been dreadfully skewed. I don't know about that, man. It'll be millions. No doubt it'll be millions. It's not going to be billions. Is Honey even worth billions? PayPal paid $4 billion for it. I gotta stop the music for this. Did you know Honey's terms of service make it so you can't sue them with a class action? I'm gonna look that up myself right now. I don't believe you. But no one ever reads the terms of service. But I imagine Legal Eagle would have before the class action. Let's see. Let's look at the Join Honey terms of use. Though I don't think you... Let's just assume it's there for a second. Does that protect you? Would that even actually protect you? I don't think so. Wasn't there a ruling not too long ago that said, like, no one reads the terms of service, so you really can't put in legally binding shit like that? I vaguely recall that being a actual court ruling. Let's just Control F. I'll just do class. Here we go. This agreement contains 1. An arbitration provision, 2. A waiver of rights to bring a class action lawsuit against us, and 3. A release by you of claims for damage against us that may arise out of your use of the service to the greatest extent permitted by applicable law. By using the service, you agree to these provisions. Their lawyers are good. They've got the Sharingan out. How could they have seen the potential class action coming? Damn. They stopped us before we even started. I wonder how far by applicable law goes. There's no way that's going to actually protect them. You can't just say, like, you can't sue us and then do blatantly illegal shit. That's not how that works. I'm really foggy on the details, but there was a ruling not long ago about the terms of service with people that were sliding bullshit in there and then, like, hiding behind it. There was a ruling that said that can't actually be binding because you can't reasonably expect all of your users to read through that many terms. I can't remember the case, but it wasn't old. They also just added that if you look at the Wayback Machine before, it wasn't there. So before the Megalag video, that wasn't there. There's a couple other instances of class action being mentioned, though. Let's see what else. Arbitration clause and class action waiver. Important. Please review as this affects your legal rights. In caps lock. Oh man, yeah. This seems like panic. Arbitration. You agree that all disputes between you and us, whether or not such dispute involves a third party with regard to your relationship with us, including without limitation dispute related to this agreement, your use of the service and or rights of privacy and or publicity, will be resolved by binding individual arbitration under the American Arbitration Association's rules for arbitration of consumer-related disputes, and you and we hereby expressly waive trial by jury. Why would you want that? I'm sure the jury would side with you guys. Oh, wait. Here comes a threat of their own. Provided, however, that to the extent that you may have... Provided, however, that to the extent that you have in any manner violated or threatened to violate our intellectual property rights, we may seek injunctive or other appropriate relief in any state or federal court in the state of California. Discovery and rights to appeal and arbitration are generally more limited than in a lawsuit, and other rights that you and we would have in court may not be available in arbitration. Now they're tossing their big meat around. That sounds like a good piece of reading during the inevitable jury case. Let's not get carried away. This should be a slam dunk case. You would think if common sense would prevail. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's actually going to go to a jury. I'd be very surprised if it did, I'll be honest. I don't even think class actions can. Have they ever? Oh, no. Never mind. Class action is a civil lawsuit brought on behalf of a group business entitled those suffering common injuries. As a result, a jury will decide in favor of the plaintiffs or the defendants in the case of a class action lawsuit. Just check the Wayback Machine. They didn't add it after the video dropped. They have had that statement in their terms of service since at least June of 2024. Then it was debunked. Even still, though, the presence of it being here, I don't think changes the law. I think they can still be held liable. That's interesting. I've heard that too. Someone in Legal Eagle's comments brought up that what Honey did could be considered cookie stuffing, which is a form of wire fraud, and that there's legal precedent for it. I've heard that a couple times. I might as well look at it. So cookie stuffing is legitimately a real term, and it is a real thing that they have cracked down on. Deceptive tactic in affiliate marketing. It is considered fraudulent. But what is the legal precedent? Because I think it is the textbook definition of cookie stuffing what Honey was doing. So it's been considered a form of wire fraud, and in 2006, eBay collaborated with the Federal Bureau of Investigation in a sting operation targeting top affiliate marketers. So it looks like in 2006, there was a big case with it. Sean Hogan, eBay's largest affiliate marketer, was found to have engaged in cookie stuffing. His strategy involved modifying his website to load resources from eBay servers, thereby setting affiliate cookies on users' browsers. The technique falsely attributed subsequent eBay purchases to Hogan's site. Despite Hogan making over $28 million through eBay's affiliate commissions, it was determined that Hogan's activities did not contribute any substantial revenue to eBay. In the subsequent legal proceedings, Hogan pleaded guilty to single wire fraud charge, leading to a 5-month federal prison sentence and a $25,000 fine. Okay, he got off pretty easy. There's another case as well. Also, eBay affiliate marketing, Brian Dunning. Similar tactics with cookie stuffing during 2006 to 2007. So there is a legal precedent set. They don't like it, but it's not harshly punished either. How interesting. Like I said, this should be a slam dunk case. I really think it should be pretty open and shut.